And then I started drinking, and I didn't stop for 20 years. And I've had plenty of close calls, like I'm sure anybody who's happened to have stumbled across this has. And all of that aside, like the last 10 years of coming home from work and immediately cracking a beer, and everybody just knowing that I drank, that was a thing. Cracking a beer as soon as I got home. Like, oftentimes, unless my kids were right there greeting me at the door, I would crack a beer before I would even see them. And then I would drink, you know, a little throughout the evening while helping with the evening stuff. And then I would have a decent buzz on by the time everybody went to bed. And then I would continue until I was always pushing it, how much more can I drink? How much later can I stay up and still be okay, and get up in the morning and feel like crap, and then I would eat thinking that, hey, if I ate a bunch, my system would kind of flush everything out, and I'd drink a bunch of water and drink a bunch of Diet Coke and drink a bunch of coffee and just fight the headache and the hangover feeling all day, and then slowly you feel better. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you've gone through this with me or like me, and maybe going through it right now. And then you get to that point where you're like, wow, I feel really good. It's like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, flushed most of it out, got rehydrated, and then come home and do it all again. And when I would have really bad days and just really feel terrible, one of my goals for a day would just be knowing that I'm out of beer. Knowing that I'm out of beer at home. Like, don't stop by the liquor store on the way home. That will stop you. Now, it wouldn't have stopped me at that point because we've got a bunch of wine and we had a little bit of hard liquor here, so we've always got alcohol here. And I still do. I've got tons of wine around me. So I could go back if I wanted to, but I finally made it there. Past that, where it doesn't matter. And that was a goal. Like, that was that struggle. Like, today's gonna be the day. Like, all right, man, all you gotta do is not stop at the liquor store today, and you'll be out of beer. And that'll be the catalyst that will help you get through this. And every time, for years, every time I would stop by, I would just stop at the liquor store, every time. And, I mean, I would drink Coors Light, but I could suck down a whole bunch of those, so then I usually was buying some expensive, craft beer that was higher octane. And we're talking, I don't know, a couple $100 probably a week of beer. Maybe not a couple hundred, but probably at least 100. And so over and over and over again I did that. And then I would have to be on call, and so then that would start Friday. So I would drink on Thursday, and then I would feel like crap on Friday morning, but then I knew that I couldn't drink Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night for a typical weekend on call. And so, God, like Saturday morning, I would tell myself, like, look at this. Look at how good you feel. Do this every day. Why are you doing that? Do this. This feels so good. You sleep good. You feel good. You're a better dad. You're a better husband. Even at that point, I mean, a day or two of being sober, you feel better. You're still, you're on edge. You're completely out of whack, but you're 100% better than what you were before. And then Sunday night, I'm sober into Monday. I've been sober for 3 or 4 days now. All right, this is it. Like, you've put 4 days, most of 4 days together here sober. Like, keep it going. And then Monday, late afternoon would come, get ready to leave work, likely be out of beer again. That everything's set up, man. All you gotta do, you've been sober for 4 days, drive by the liquor store. And then I wouldn't. And then I couldn't do it. I would pull in and I would, just hate yourself. Just hate yourself for having that weakness.